You know, after 45 years of fly fishing, you think I would have made more progress than this. But today, just finding myself right back where I started. And honestly, I'm pretty excited about that. Because today, I'm heading back into the first trout stream that I ever fly fished. Back then, the fishing in this little creek was absolutely fantastic. Then one year it all just collapsed. I haven't been back there in over 40 years. I'm not really sure what I'll find. Maybe the fishery's recovered, maybe it hasn't. Either way, I'm about to find out. Back then, getting to this little trout stream meant a topo map, a compass, and a 4 or 5 kilometer bushwhack. These days it's Google Earth and a GPS. But unless you own an ATV, still a bit of a hike to get in there. When we first found this creek, it felt like a hidden gem. You just never knew what you were going to hook into next. Brown trout, cutthroats, brookies, mountain whitefish, even the odd bull trout. For a small stream, it was as good as it gets. Back in those days, the fishing regulations were very different. Small streams like this often had harvest limits that were just unsustainable. We recognized that early on, so we always fished barbless and catch and release, long before it was even a thing. Unfortunately, as access improved, more and more people found this creek. And then the fishing just went downhill from there. And then one year, it all just ended. I think in our final summer, we came in here several times. Didn't even see or touch a single fish. Eventually, we stopped coming in here. Until today. Looks like there's still a bit of a bushwhack for the last 200 meters or so here. It's a bit of an animal run here though. I think I'll follow that and see if it gets me down there. There's the creek. Looks like it's not too bad a shape. Visibility looks pretty good. Just got to figure out a way to get down there. I'm on a bit of a drop here. Looks like a spot just up there I can get down easy enough. Yeah, so a bit of a decision to make here this morning. So I plan to come into this creek twice, so fishing downstream one day, upstream the next. I think what I'll do today is I'm going to head downstream. I know that the creek spills into a river just a couple of kilometers down from here. But from what I remember, the fishy water wasn't quite as good going downstream, but we'll give it a shot anyways. And then I think I'm going to fish with a small streamer for a bit on a sink tip. And then when I start working my way back up, I'll switch over to a nymph. So kind of mix it up a little bit and we'll see if we can find anything. Yeah, so just made it down to where the creek spills into the river here. This lower stretch of the creek was pretty much how I remembered it. Pretty high gradient, really fast water. There were a few pockets to fish along the way, but not a ton of fishy looking water. So I'm just going to give it a go here right where the creek flows in and see if we can pick anything up there. Yeah, so I'm just doing the bushwhack back up to the cut line there where I came down to the creek. Bit of an animal run here, so it's not too bad. Just a bit of a steep hill to climb up ahead here. Of course, things never look as steep as they are on camera. Always makes it look easy. Okay, we're back on the cut line here. Gotta finish the hike out and find a place to camp for the night. Yeah, so I'm just gonna camp in a random camping spot here in a meadow just off the road, and it's not too bad of a spot. It's pretty quiet. Quite a bit of dry grass around though, especially this time of year. So campfire is going to be a no-go tonight, but still a nice place just to chill out and relax. I've got dinner on the go there. Probably be ready in about 20 minutes or so. So then I'll just eat dinner and then just enjoy the rest of the evening. I think the day went pretty good overall. I enjoyed exploring the creek and getting back into somewhere that I hadn't been in a long, long time. Just caught the two little fish there at where the creek spilled into the river there, but overall it was a pretty good day though. Pretty happy with it, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. If you're wondering what wine pairs with beef ragu, I've selected an Argentinian Malbec for this one. Looks good. Bon appetit. Yeah, I'm just packing things up, getting ready to hike back into the creek here on day 2. And got a little chilly last night. It was down to -5. But it's pretty sunny this morning here, and supposed to get up to 20 degrees eventually, so should be a nice day to be out fishing. Yeah, so I've made my way up the creek here about as far as I'm going to get today. Started out fishing some nice looking pocket water, and then eventually got into some nicer looking pools and runs as well, but still no fish though. Probably give it a go in some of those spots again on the way back down, but yeah, I just had some lunch, so I'm just getting ready to head back down the creek and eventually make my way back to the truck. Yeah, I don't know that many people have seen this. I was filling my water bottle in a nice crystal clear spring coming out the side of the hill here, and I followed it up. And this is what I found. Yeah, so I'm just camping here at a different location for the night. I've got a little bit of leftover reheated beef ragout for dinner, and of course a little leftover Malbec. So I'll actually be out here for another day, but tomorrow I plan to film the next Entomology Files episode. So I think I'm going to wrap up this Adventure Logs episode right here. Yeah, so I had a good couple of days revisiting where it all started. Been a long time since I was last there, and really it felt like I was exploring an entirely new stream. Just caught the 2 small fish at the creek mouth there, but really nothing in the stream itself. Thinking on it, it might actually be a little too early in the season for a stream like that. I think there's very limited overwintering habitat, and the fish may not have started migrating up from the river yet. So either way, I haven't fully given up hope for that little creek. I think a return trip in the summer may be in order. But regardless, it was nice just to get out and explore the creek. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to never stop exploring, and we'll see you in the next one.